This brief video will show an example of scheduling a financial report in Business Objects. From the sign-on screen, use your normal network credentials to sign in. There will be a left pane with a directory structure, and the folder that we want to go to is in Public Folders, Finance Public, General Reports. Once you open up the General Reports folder, you'll see in the right pane a list of financial reports that are available to you. For purposes of this example, we're going to run one called Budget Status by Orgs. I'm just going to select that, and if I right-click it, there's an option for Schedule. In the left pane, there will be a number of sections that need to be completed. The first one that comes up is Instance Title. In the Instance Title, you can select anything you want. It defaults to the name of the report, but it really is just the name of the schedule. I changed mine slightly. The next section is Recurrence. And if you select the drop-down, there are a number of options. I'm going to choose Nth day of the month. And I'm going to further choose the 5th day of the month. Now I have to select a start and end date. And I'm going to choose to start this on June 1st, 2016 and end it on June 1st, 2017. With this setting, this report will be run on the 5th day of each month from the start of June 2016 through June 1st, 2017. The next section is Prompts. This particular report has 3 prompts that have to be selected. Click Modify. It'll bring up your prompt window, and it's asking for 3 particular things. The first one is the fiscal month. If I'm going to run this report for an entire fiscal year, I'm going to I would prefer to use 12 as the fiscal month. And I can either type it in or select it. I selected it. Now I have month 12. The next prompt is fiscal year. I'm going to select fiscal year 17. The next one is org code. In this case, I'm going to type it in. Now I have 3 prompt values correctly selected. Click Apply. And they are all set properly. The next section is Format. It defaults to Web Intelligence. I would suggest changing that to Microsoft Excel. Adobe Acrobat is another viable option. You can skip the next 3 sections and go to Destinations. In the drop-down, I'm going to choose Email, which brings up a window very similar to a normal email window. I would recommend unchecking the Keep Instance in the History. And then you need basically a from and a to email. And for the subject, you can either type something into the subject line, or you can choose one of the pre-selected items. I'm going to just choose title. The title of the report will then be in the subject. Same thing for the message. Add attachment is already correctly checked. Use automatically generated name is fine. And add file extension must be checked, and it is. I'm going to click the Schedule button, and at this point the schedule is complete, and it will be run according to the user selected settings that we just set up.